Okay, we will start with your introduction.
Um, my name is Spandana Panda. I'm from Odisha, but recently, like last few years, I am residing in Mumbai. I have completed my BTech in Electrical Electronics Engineering. After that, I did my MBA in Marketing and Supply Chain Management Operation. Marketing and Operation. I have completed my MBA in 2018. After that, I have joined TCS. I joined TCS as a fresher. I worked there in SAP MM module for 3 years. I was in a support project in TCS where I worked in many, like I have worked on incidents and some change request also I have worked on that. After that, I moved to Accenture as an analyst in 2021. I have been there for 4 years. After that, there I was part of support project. Part of support project for 1 year. Then I went on a maternity break. After returning from that break, I joined a Accenture internal team. Is um, a team is an SAP MM consultant. In that team, we are working as an SAP MM module. In pre-sales, we develop some scenarios which we are going to demo those scenarios in front of the client while onboarding the client into that organization. I was part of that team around 2 years, 2.5 years. After that, I moved to one support team. There we just, I was part of that team for that uh, support part. We take like uh, I have attended the go live of that project where we took the support part from some like Infosys to Accenture. I was part of that team. I have did all those KT session and like we are we are solving tickets for that client. After that, I just quit my job for the new to find new opportunities and growth from various other industry. I quit from Accenture and looking for new opportunities. Looking for new opportunities.
Spandana, in short, tell me how many project you did.
In terms of project, I have did 3 project, but those projects are on scenario basis. Like I have did condition contract management, flexible workflow for purchase order, and standard service catalog. Uh, these 3 project I have did uh, in that team, internal SAP internal team in Accenture.
So how many implementation you did? What is your total experience?
Total experience is 6 years of experience I
The
have.
total SAP relevant experience?
6 years.
6 years total SAP relevant experience.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many implementation you did in that 6 years?
Uh, 3 implementation. Those implementation are on the scenario basis, like as I mentioned,
Three
condition.
end-to-end implementation was there, Spandana?
Uh, yes, end-to-end implementation. Uh, but it is based on the scenarios. Like I have full, like I have configured that standard service catalog in SPRO, and after that I run that process in like in SAP system. During that time, whatever support is needed, I have taken from the SAP to implement that scenario in our system.
Okay, for which client that 3 implementation was there? And
Um,
what was the duration of every
yes.
implementation? Just tell me.
Yeah, actually, I didn't work for client. It was an internal project. Like we don't have client. We are is part of pre-sales team, where we develop all the scenarios and we maintain it in one portal. My Concerto was one portal there in Accenture, where we upload all those scenarios, including config, test document, one flow diagram we have created, and including videos. We uploaded all those scenarios, whatever basic scenarios are there in SAP. Also, whatever new scenarios come in S4 HANA, we develop those scenarios and we upload it in the system. So when any new client Accenture is going to onboard to the team, they are just going to demonstrate those scenarios for a demo purpose.
So how it is internal implementation? I did not get.
Sir, in that team, is there in my project, they told it as an implementation project. That is the
So
part of conflict.
how it can be in implementation, internal implementation?
Just
Client
that
name is not there. What was your exact responsibilities there?
my exact responsibility was to create all those scenarios, and also we did regression testing 2 times in a year to check all those scenarios are working fine in our SAP system. Those are our responsibilities.
Come again?
Like we did testing 2 times in a year. Like regression testing, we did 4 times quarterly. Every quarter, we test those scenarios in our SAP system. Those are working fine or not. And after that, for every year, we decided some new scenarios which are coming in SAP S4 HANA system. We are going to develop those scenarios in our development system and keep it ready and upload those scenarios in my concerto portal for that client demo purpose. For example, when any client, suppose Boeing is new client for aerospace and defense industry, they are going to onboard that client into our company. They are just going to, so is it those scenario is a demo proposed, so that it will help them to create a new team or new team inside our organization. It is basically internal team where I was for 2.5 years.
Okay. How
Yeah.
many types of object was there in the implementation?
Sir, object is like we perform, suppose we pick one scenario like condition contract management. We prepare the flow diagram for the basic understanding of that process. After that, we did the config part. We refer SAP Learning Hub for our input, or we refer cross industry, where we will find those documents, and after that we config it in our system. Then we test, like we use T codes like WCOCO T code we create for condition contract. We follow those steps and we create the test document in our system. And after that, a similar process, we will make a video of that and we upload it
Okay.
in my concerto portal.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So just tell me what was duration of that implementation project, of that 3 implementation project?
For For 1 quarter, we took 2 projects simultaneously. We work on it. Like in last quarter, I have taken standard service catalog and condition contract management, and we work on it. Like individually, person will work on it on those scenarios. Duration is 1 quarter, or basically they will take 1 financial year for completion of those projects.
Okay. So just tell me, what is your expertise in material management?
Sir, expertise in I have I during my support career I have got an opportunity to work on MMSD integration part, MMFI integration part. In MMSD, I have worked on intercompany STO process, intra-company STO process, and pricing procedure also I have worked for that condition contract management, and I have worked on LSMW for mass upload data. I have worked on LSMW to upload materials from Oracle system to SAP system, and a normal P2P cycle. I have good hands-on on it. A special procurement. I know special procurement. That's it.
Okay. What's special procurement?
Consignment order, subcontracting, service PO. In special
Explain me
procurement.
consignment procurement.
Consignment procurement is like we keep stocks. Um, stocks are present in vendor premises, but suppose in consignment process some stocks are there which are present in company's premises, but the ownership is within with the vendor until it is consumed by the customer. When the stock is consumed, then this ownership transfer from supplier to company's own stock. Accounting document is generated after consumption of that stock. We use special item category is K. We create first of all we create consignment info record to create consignment order. After the by using ME11 ME11 and T code. After that, we use purchase order by using ME21 and T code. And when we make the goods receipt from that first we do the goods receipt of that stock into the company premises. We use movement type as 101. K movement type is used where no accounting entries are going to generated, but when consignment or like after that we do the transfer posting from a supplier stock to our own stock, then we create transfer posting movement type 411K we use, and their accounting entry is generated where like consignment stock debited in our company's premises, and consignment liability is credited. Uh, Liability is credited. After that, we do the invoice receipt of that stock by using MIRO, MIK, MRKO T code. Sorry, we use invoice by using MRKO, and after that in that invoice supplier liability is consignment liability is debited to the vendor account is credited, then we make the payment in payment vendor account is debited, and bank account is credited from that customer. This is the consignment process.
What is the movement type during the transfer posting?
Transfer posting 411K is the movement type.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So if amount is getting changed or the price is getting changed from the from the supplier, so where it will be updated?
Uh, Accounting entries. Price is changed from the supplier, then it will updated in the accounting entries which is generated while transfer posting from consignment stock to our own stock.
Okay. Explain me subcontracting procurement.
Subcontracting process where like we send raw materials to the supplier as an components, and supplier make a finished good and send it. The supplier makes a finished good using those raw material and send it back to the company. Uh, Company. That process is called as subcontracting process, where we create a BOM, bill of material, by using CS01 T code, or directly we can, while we can create a PR for subcontracting order or for purchase order, we can directly add the components, components for that subcontracting order, and we create a purchase order by using ME21NT code. After that, when we make the goods issue of that components to the supplier, make goods issue from of the components to the supplier. After that, supplier we use T code VL02N for that goods issue. After that, when we make receive a finished good, we when supplier send finished good, we receive it using T code Miko as a finished product. Then we create the invoice for this components, like for this finished good. We create the invoice for that. Sorry, no, invoice will not create. This is the subcontracting process.
What are the accounting entry at the time of good receipt?
Accounting entries at the time of goods receipt. Um, when we send components to the supplier, our our stock is credited and supplier's inventory is debited. When we receive goods from the supplier,
Wait. Whenever we are transferring material, what is the accounting entry?
a stock of raw materials is credited, is
Mhm.
minus, and supplier inventory is debited plus.
Supplier inventory we are monitoring.
No.
Then
uh, s-
how it will be created in your system?
GBB. Sir, it is
So
not, this part
do we
is
have
not.
accounting entries for good issue to the subcontractor?
uh, do we have accounting entries for goods issued to the supplier? Mm, no.
Then why you are saying with a confidence like a supplier debited, supplier
No,
inventory is
when
debited?
we make the goods receipt, our inventory is debited. Supplier like GRIR clearing account is credited.
Come again?
Our inventory account is debited. GRIR clearing account is
At the
credited.
time of good issue.
At the time of goods issue, our inventory is credited, and GRIR clearing account is debited.
I already told you, if you don't know, you can mention not sure, but don't and wrong like a wrong answer with confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, have you tested in system?
No, sir.
So what are the accounting entries at the time of a good receipt?
Goods received inventory account is debited. GRIR clearing account is credited for
And other
subcontract. That also I haven't not sure. Like
not tested in system.
I
Okay,
have
then
not
not
tested in system.
correct. Okay. So let's consider we have two plant, and like in one plant we have to evaluate material on value basis. Okay, and we don't want to evaluate material on value basis in other plant. How it is possible?
Yes, it is possible.
How?
Um, uh, we use the material type is non-valuated material. While creating material, we use material type as a non-valuated material. Uh, UNBW, I think for that non-valuated material.
What is my question?
Sorry, your question is, suppose this is a plant A and it is a plant B. Uh, can we evaluate like, sorry, can you again ask that question?
Same material in plant A, we want
Okay.
on value basis. In plant B, we don't want to evaluate on value basis.
Okay, same material in plant A and plant B. Plant A, we want to evaluate it in value basis. Plant B, we are not going to evaluate value basis. Is it possible? We will create accounting entries. We will not create accounting entries for plant B material so that it will not
How?
evaluated.
How? Explain me in detail.
Uh, while for plant A, while we create the material master, we will take the accounting entry for that evaluated material. But for plant B, while we are
During
creating
material master, we are taking accounting entries means
accounting one view, we will select accounting one view.
okay.
Uh, for evaluating material, and while creating that material for plant B, we create while we create that material, we are not going to take accounting one view. We only take basic data 1, 2, purchasing data.
And what
um,
will be impact of this?
Value will not getting, and also we will select as a material type is uh, in like for non-valuated material.
Vandana, simple answer is that material type having value and quantity update checkbox in plant, and that will be based on valuation area. So whenever we want value basis, we have to activate that value basis indicator. That does not like a solution is that accounting one will be maintained or it will not maintain. It does not impact anything. Quantity update, value update indicator of that material type for a particular plant
But okay,
is,
quantity of.
is the answer. Now you tell me, for example,
Sir, but during that time also, okay, suppose we will take the raw material, we can untick that quantity update and value update tab
yeah, for another plant,
for
because we have
another
to
plant.
monitor these materials based on non-valuation, non-valuated stock. So tell me how pricing procedure will come in PO.
Um, Pricing procedure coming in PO. First of all, pricing procedure we will decide from schema group. It is basically for two parts. It is divided into two parts: schema group of supplier and schema group of purchase org. From this purchase or schema group of supplier and schema group of purchase or pricing procedure is defined inside the PO. For schema group of supplier, it is a master data activity. We will maintain schema group of supplier while creating a supplier. Uh, and for schema group of purchase org, it is a config activity. We have to config this. We have to config this inside the purchase org. And it is basically pricing procedure is basically define up like condition type, access sequence, condition record, and condition table and condition record. Condition type contains pricing procedure like FRA1, PB00, pricing procedure, MWST. For tax, those are considered as those are we can taken in condition type. Those condition type have access sequence. Access sequence contains condition table, where in condition table condition records are maintained as per the condition type. In those access sequence we assign those access sequence to the condition type. From those data, pricing procedure is fetched inside that purchase order.
Suppose, for example, we have import procurement, we have subcontracting procurement. Okay, so in subcontracting procurement, separate pricing procedure should have, and import procurement, separate pricing we should have. So how this will come?
Subcontracting procurement. For subcontracting procurement, we will take the pricing procedure. Uh, we will config the pricing procedure from for the condition type. It will fetch from the condition type. Uh, like inside condition type, we maintain we maintain access sequence, and access sequence is a content of condition table and condition record. We maintain all those conditions so that it will fetch for that subcontracting PO
So
pricing procedure.
from condition type, pricing procedure will be fetched.
Uh,
You
no,
told you told from condition type.
schema group of schema determination pricing procedure will fetch from schema determination.
So how exactly happen in the system? What exactly happen in the system? So that particular pricing procedure is coming. How that schema determination happens?
Schema determination contains purchase of data, supplier data. From this supplier and purchase of data, uh, pricing procedure is fetched into that subcontracting PO. And for that, we maintain a condition type, schema group of supplier. Sorry, sir, I'm not clear on this.
Okay. How general ledger account? So ignore it. Wait. Suppose, first tell me. Suppose there is a store in your plant, okay, or of your client. So some employees are coming and they are asking for some material. They are from maintenance department. So what entry will be posted in the system?
Okay.
What entry will be posted in the system?
As-
Maintenance department
okay, some
employee is asking for some spare part. So Store person is giving that spare part to the maintenance department. What entry will be posted in the system?
I don't know.
What is a good issue to cost center?
What is the goods issue to cost center? Movement type 201, 211.
201.
No, 201. Yes.
And what are the accounting entries here?
Accounting entries, goods are goods like stock is debited to the maintenance stock is credited to the maintenance department. Stock is credited, maintenance stock is credited, like inventories minus, and maintenance department stock is debited.
Maintenance department is consuming the material, consuming, not storing the
Okay.
material.
Okay, okay. So stock is
Good issue to
credited.
cost center. Good issue to cost center means this is a consumption of the cost center.
Yeah, okay.
Then what are the accounting entries?
Consumption of material is credited. Uh, so a GRIR clearing account is debited.
Why GRIR account will come here?
I don't know what other thing will come. Okay, consumption of account is credited only.
Inventory account credited and GBB
Yes,
BBR account will be debited.
in
GRIR
GPB.
will not come. GRIR is completely different concept.
Sir, sir, what is the name of GPB?
GBB, offsetting entry for inventory,
Okay, offsetting it. Okay.
and BBR is account modifier. So in front of GBB BBR and in front of BSX GL account will come, right? Correct?
Yes.
So how that GL account will come? Let's visualize in front of GBB some account will come. Now you tell me how the account will come.
Uh, uh, those account will come in account modifier. Sub account will come inside GPB.
How? How that account will come?
From the transaction event key. Those account will come from the transaction event key and valuation grouping code.
Only transaction event key valuation grouping code, other parameters.
Other parameters are also there. Chart of account, company code, transaction event key, valuation grouping code, and valuation area, valuation class. From those account modify from those GL account will come in GPB VBR.
What is the equation? Tell me again.
Transaction event key, chart of account, company code, valuation grouping code, and valuation class.
How company code will come here in that equation?
Sorry, not company code. Sorry, transaction event key, valuation class, valuation grouping code, uh, chart of account, and account modifier.
So how that parameter say while
Yeah,
putting
yeah. The how those parameter are going to fetch from that chart of account, from the company code, chart of account will fetch, and from the transaction event key, like from the movement type, transaction event key and account modifier will be fetched for that GPB, VBR, and for that plant from valuation class. Sorry, from material data valuation class will fetch, and from valuation area, valuation grouping code will be fetch for that GL account to determine the GL account in OBYC setting.
Explain me intra-company STO.
So, sir, intra-company STO.
Inter company could
Inter. Intercompany STO is transfer of stock from one plant to another plant, which belongs to two different company codes, where we take one plant as a supplying plant and other plant as a receiving plant. We will take like for that we maintain supplying plant. Is a sales or in distribution channel in the customer master config and receive in the vendor master config, and receiving plant as a customer we maintain in as a supplying plant. Sorry, in we maintain like we consider two plants. One is supplying plant and one is receiving plant. We take supplying plant as as a supplier and the receiving plant as a customer. While we make a STO order in system ME21N, we put supplying plant in the supplier field and receiving plant in the plant. And we maintain, we use delivery type as NLCC for the shipping of that material. We create the stock transfer order. After that, we create outbound delivery for that goods issue from the supplying plant to the receiving plant by using VL10B T code. Then we create goods issue by using VL02N. Um, f- we create we make goods issue from the supplying plant to the receiving plant. After that we do the picking activity for it, and then we make the goods receipt. If shipping if intercompany billing is included, then we maintain that billing by using VF01 T code. Then we make the goods receipt in the receiving plant premises. We use movement type is used 351 for the transfer posting of material from one plant to another. Then we make the invoice for that intercompany STO process.
What are the moment types here during the good issue?
During the goods issue, movement type is 311.
What is the moment
Trans
type for plant to plant transfer? Sorry, what is the moment type for storage location to storage location transfer in one step?
3 301 movement type is used for S-log to S-log transfer.
And what is the for plant to plant?
311.
Have you posted in the system these transactions?
Yes, I have. I
301 is for plant to plant, 311 is for storage location to storage location, and in intercompany it is a 643 minus.
yeah, 643 minus. Yes.
So what are the quarter activities?
For cutover activities.
What are the quarter activities?
So didn't understood the question.
Cutover activity. Have you implemented 3 projects, right?
Yeah,
In that 3 implementation, cutover activities was not there.
no.
Cutover activities was not there.
Yeah, no, not there.
So just tell me, in that implementation project, what was the previous system, legacy system?
Sir, we have only one system. Like we use uh for aerospace defense industry. One system was there. Semiconductor industry, one system is there, and inside that, for two clients are there for semiconductor in consumable procurement, CT industry. So not proper, we only production system was not there, only dev and test system was there.
So then for
We
whom you implemented the system then? If the production system was not there, for
production
whom you
system,
implemented?
we implemented the scenario in the development system only. And
Not move to production?
no,
Why?
not move to production
Why?
because we don't have any client. That's why we don't have any production system.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Because of that project, I left my. Um, because of that project, I left that project and I joined one like client Hersey. And due to I left that project, my manager gave me bad rating and they just initiated me for
Okay,
that.
fine.
Yeah,
So what methodology you used in that implementation?
we don't use any tool. So those things,
Okay, okay, fine. So there was like a migration activities.
yeah, no. Migration activity I did in my client ABB. During that time, I did data migration activity. Like we upload material, we upload a material master data from Oracle system to SAP system by using LSMW.
So it is S4HANA, right?
No, it is in ECC.
Okay, okay. So just tell me, do you have about a batch management MRP? Do you have idea about batch management?
I have worked on MRP. I have created one contract and we
So how
make
purchase requisition will be created automatically through MRP?
by MD04 T code.
MB?
MD04 T code.
Have you tested in the system?
Yes, I have tested in the system. We use MD02 T code to create MRP run. For it, we use MD02 for the single material for a specific plant, and for multiple material, we use MD01 T code. Then we create we run by using MD02, we run MRP. After that, by using MD04 T code, purchase requisition is created. Before that, we maintain a source list. I did this activity for a contract. So we maintain source list for a particular supplier for a particular material. uh, we took it as a fixed vendor, and while we run MRP for that particular supplier and for that particular material, purchase requisition is generated in MD04. By using that purchase requisition, we directly create a purchase order.
So as a functional consultant, just as per your understanding, what technical things you should know?
Technical things. We technical things for the MRP run. We maintain. We use purchase info record or source list. For that to determine the source of supply or
What is my
pricing.
question? What is my question?
Uh, as a functional consultant, what technical things are there in MRP?
What are the technical things that you should know?
Okay.
That you should know, like a user
I don't
exit,
know.
BAPI, body, how to execute BAPI, how to search BAPI, how to search body, how to write logics, what is the table structure?
Um,
That is I am asking.
I don't know those things.
BAPI user exits. You implemented three implementation project, right? So in that implementation project,
Mm,
you never get chance to work on BAPI, body, user exits.
no, no,
How?
sir. Sir, because those are not proper implementation. We are just creating scenarios for that. Like we refer for some cases, some existing scenarios are also there. We refer the old documents and we config those settings uh, in SPRO and we run those scenarios. So during my career, I didn't
FSD,
got
you don't created any FSD?
FSD I have created during my support project. I have created FSD.
So in that
Uh,
FSD, nothing technical things was there?
Sir, no, I have worked on release strategies for
No,
PR
no,
and
now you
PO.
told like you created FSD in support project. So in that
No, no, like I
FSD,
didn't got a chance to work on that. I didn't got a chance to work on that FSD part.
okay. Okay, Spandan, I will stop here. Now I will just evaluate your means. I will suggest you few things. First
Okay,
thing,
sir.
your profile you have created wrongly. Okay, profile in the sense if you are mentioning 6 years of experience, interview is expecting like in detail things and not only standard SAP. Apart from standard SAP, development SAP, interviewer will expect. Okay, and
Yes,
in that
sir.
6 years, if you are mentioning three implementation, this is not feasible.
Okay,
This
sir.
is feasible. This is feasible if you are working in a like a mid-scale company or small-scale company. Okay. And if you are
Okay.
mentioning let's consider this is also feasible because some implementations are 1 year or 1.5 years. In that case, three implementation we can consider. And if you are mentioning three implementation you did, so that should be have proper client name, the duration, the methodology you use, quarter activities should be there, landscape structure should be there. If you have completed three implementation and you are saying, I don't know what is a cutter activities, nobody will select you. See, okay. So cutter
Okay,
activity
sir.
is the main part of the implementation when we are moving from legacy system to SAP system. So mention one implementation. How many? One implementation I
Okay.
have done.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And what is a total SAP experience? It is a 4 plus. It is not 6 plus. Initially, I was work on a some other technology. Now after that, they moved on a SAP. टोटल
Okay.
एक्सपीरियंस कितना है 6 ईयर का टोटल एक्सटेंचर में एक्सपीरियंस है आपका
Sir, 4 years.
तो 4 ईयर का ही मेंशन करो एसीपी में नॉट 6 ईयर्स
Okay. और सर टीसीएस में क्या काम किया क्या एक्सप्लेन करूंगी?
टीसीएस में कुछ भी मेंशन करो कुछ भी दूसरा मेंशन करो लेकिन एसीपी का इतना एक्सपीरियंस मेंशन करते हो ना दे आर
Hmm.
एक्सपेक्टिंग मोर फ्रॉम यू
Yes, sir. That
और आपका
I
पैकेज कितना है लेटेस्ट
sir latest package मेरा 8.86 was my fixed
ठीक है
salary.
सपोज 8 LPA का पैकेज है ना आपका तो सिक्स
हाँ.
ईयर क्यों बताने का 4 ईयर से भी आपका 13-14 लाख का पैकेज मिल जाएगा तो 6 ईयर का बता के आप ज्यादा आपको ऑब्स्टेकल तैयार कर रहे हो आपके सामने
Okay. Okay, sir.
और
Okay,
तीन
sir.
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ने एक ही इम्प्लीमेंटेशन किया इनिशियली सपोर्ट पे काम किया बाद में इम्प्लीमेंटेशन किया और अभी कुछ हाइपर केयर सपोर्ट या रोल आउट वगैरह ऐसा कुछ बता देना
Okay.
उसका वर्जन पता होना चाहिए कब स्टार्ट हुआ कब एंड हुआ क्या अभी क्या चल रहा है क्या काम किया कौन से एपीएसडी किए कौन से राइट से ऑब्जेक्ट किए डिटेल में
सर
होना चाहिए
वो सब सर वो प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग मैंने किया नहीं था.
तो प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग इज नेसेसरी जब तक आपका प्रिपरेशन नहीं होता ना तब तक अप्लाई ही मत करो नौकरी का प्रोफाइल डिसेबल करो लिंक्डइन का प्रोफाइल डिसेबल करो क्योंकि
सर.
इतने प्रिपरेशन पे सिलेक्शन इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू बी ऑनेस्ट
ओके सर.
कितने इंटरव्यू दिए अभी तक आपने?
4।
इंटरव्यू मत दो, उससे वो अटेम्प्ट वेस्ट हो जाता है।
सर मेरा हो गया ना, कैपजेमिनी में फर्स्ट राउंड सिलेक्ट हो गई थी, सेकंड राउंड पे ये हो गया, नहीं हुआ सेकंड राउंड।
देखो
क्योंकि 6+ इयर्स आता है तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं, प्रैक्टिकली
देखो,
क्या काम किया है।
लकीली हो गया ना, लकीली हो जाएगा, बट एकदम
हम्म।
प्रिसाइजली जाएंगे ना, प्रिसाइजली इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल।
ओके सर।
लकीली हो सकता है, हो गया तो हो गया, लेकिन
हम्म।
एकदम प्रिसाइजली हम श्योर शॉट नहीं बोल सकते होगा।
हाँ वो तो सही
अपनी
बात है।
प्रिपरेशन पे। दूसरा पॉइंट, बहुत सारे प्रोसेसेस आपने सिस्टम में एग्जीक्यूट नहीं किए, तो उसका सिर्फ थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज है, उसमें आप मतलब कुछ भी ऐसे कुछ भी बता देते हो।
हम्म।
दैट डज नॉट हैविंग एनी कंसेप्चुअल क्लियरिटी। नहीं पता है तो डायरेक्टली बोलने का नॉट श्योर, नॉट श्योर ये भी पॉजिटिव आंसर है, इट इज अ पॉजिटिव आंसर।
ओके सर।
तो पहला तो रेज्यूमे अच्छे से बनाओ, जिसमें 4 साल का
हम्म।
एसीपी का एक्सपीरियंस है, 4 साल के लिए
हम्म।
अच्छे से कॉल आते हैं। इवन 2 साल का
हम्म।
भी एक्सपीरियंस होता है ना तो भी अच्छे कॉल आते हैं।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, 4 साल का मोर देन इनफ। 4 साल के बाद
ओके।
आपका एक्सपीरियंस है एक्सेंचर में, उसका एडवांटेज है आपको कि ऑलरेडी सर्विस बेस में काम कर चुकी है आप, तो बाकी कंपनी कॉल करने में ज्यादा ऐसे हिचकिचाएगी नहीं।
हम्म।
ओके, तो 4 साल का एक्सपीरियंस दिखाएंगे, एक इम्प्लीमेंटेशन दिखाएंगे, प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पूरा का पूरा एंड टू एंड आपको कंप्लीट करना है। ओके, स्टार्ट टू एंड कंप्लीट करना है, और उसके
ओके
बाद
सर।
सभी प्रोसेसेस सिस्टम में एग्जीक्यूट करके देखने, सभी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन एक करने।
ओके सर।
आपको 10 दिन में प्रिपरेशन होना चाहिए, मतलब 10 दिन आर इनफ टू एग्जीक्यूट ऑल साइकिल्स, अगर
यस सर।
कंटिन्यूसली डेडिकेशन से बैठते हो तो।
यस सर। सर मैं बोल रही थी, मैंने लास्ट टाइम 2000 रुपीज देके एसएपी का एक्सेस लिया था, फिर से लूँ क्या? टू थाउजेंड
एक
रुपीज
महीने का, नहीं नहीं इतना को मतलब, एक महीने का ही लो, 700-800 का मिल जाएगा, 1 मंथ इज इनफ।
ओके।
1 मंथ में होना ही चाहिए।
हाँ
गैप
यस
कितना
सर।
है अभी लास्ट का?
वो लास्ट 4th अगस्त वॉज माई लास्ट वर्किंग डे।
4?
4th अगस्त।
अभी का 4 अगस्त?
यस।
हाँ वो ठीक है, इतना भी बड़ा गैप नहीं है।
हाँ सर, पर सर वो भी सडनली हुआ, मतलब मेरा दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट में हो गया था, पर मेरे प्रीवियस प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर ने गर्ज रख के मेरा रेटिंग ही खराब कर दिया और इनिशिएट कर दिया, मतलब एग्जिट फ्रॉम एक्सेंचर। उन्होंने बोला कि लास्ट 2 ईयर से मैं कुछ काम ही नहीं की हूँ, जबकि वो प्रोजेक्ट में कुछ काम ही नहीं था। मैंने अपना 100% दिया, पर इट वॉज अ
दैट
बैड
इज
लक
ओके,
फॉर मी।
दैट इज फाइन। तो मुझे यही बोलना है कि पापा, आप जो
और
भी
सर
अभी कर रहे हो ना,
प्रोजेक्ट, ये सर प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग का सर मुझे वीडियोस आप फिर से सेंड करोगे क्या? तो मैं फिर से
लेटेस्ट
मतलब।
वीडियो आई विल सेंड यू, बट
ओके सर।
अभी अप्लाई करना स्टॉप करो, ओके, जब तक नेक्स्ट मॉक नहीं होता तब तक।
ओके सर। अप्लाई तो नहीं करती हूँ मैं, कल डेलॉयट है, उसको कैसे मना करूँ?
किसको?
डेलॉयट कल है।
नहीं नहीं, कल का दे दो, अभी इंटरव्यू कल का दे दो,
हम्म।
लेट्स सी क्या होता है। ओके,
हम्म।
लेकिन जो भी
हम्म।
बोलोगे कॉम्पिट, देखो, आपके प्रोफाइल पे गड़बड़ी इतनी ही है कि आप ज्यादा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन मत मेंशन करो, कल भी बोलोगे ना तो एक ही इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बोलो।
ओके सर।
3 इम्प्लीमेंटेशन मतलब उनके एक्सपेक्टेशन एकदम ऐसे हाई हो जाते,
हम्म।
मतलब उनको लगता है कि डायरेक्टली मैनेजर लेवल का बंदा मिल गया हमें।
हाँ। या ओके।
ओके, एक सेकंड रुको।
सर वो बापी वाला एक प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग का वीडियो भेज दीजिए ना, मैं थोड़ा
मैं
रात में
पूरा
गो
का
थ्रू
पूरा
कर
सेंड कर
लूंगी।
रहा हूँ मैं, 1 मिनट रुको।
हाँ। लास्ट टाइम जिनको कांटेक्ट किया था उनको कांटेक्ट करके फॉर 1 मंथ में एसएपी एक्सेस ले लेती हूँ।
यस। प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग के मैं दे चेक कर रहा हूँ, वेट करो।
और सर अभी नौकरी में प्रोफाइल अपडेट नहीं करूंगी तो प्रोफाइल तो डाउन हो जाएगा, 10 दिन बाद फिर कॉल नहीं आएंगे
नहीं, अभी
इमीडिएटली।
कॉल आने का टारगेट ही मत रखो, कॉल आना बड़ी बात नहीं है, रेफर कर देंगे हम। ठीक है।
ओके।
ओनली थिंग इज दैट कि आपका प्रिपरेशन होना चाहिए, प्रिपरेशन होने के बाद जाओगे तो पॉसिबिलिटी अच्छी होती है।
यस
नहीं
सर।
फिर ये रिजेक्शन आएंगे, और रिजेक्शन के बाद आपको लगेगा कि अरे ये क्या, तो आपको लगता है कि आप सभी आंसर करेक्ट दे रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं होता।
यस सर। यस सर। दैट ओके सर, फर्स्ट में सारे सिनेरियोज का कॉन्सेप्ट वाइज अंडरस्टैंडिंग जाती हूँ मैं, रन करके अंडरस्टैंडिंग वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट क्रिएट करती हूँ, और प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग का भी एक कंप्लीट करती हूँ।
एक मिनट
और
में।
सर, सर मुझे थोड़ा टेक्निकल टर्म नहीं पता है, वो सब भी थोड़ा जानना है इम्प्लीमेंटेशन प्रोजेक्ट का।
प्रोजेक्ट ट्रेनिंग को गो थ्रू करोगे ना आप, तो कौन सा
हाँ।
क्वेश्चन टैकल कर सकते हो?
ओके सर।
रुको जरा 2 मिनट रुको, मैं वही रिकॉर्डिंग सर्च कर रहा हूँ।
ओके सर।
pandana@gmail.com।
यस सर।
ठीक है, मैंने सेंड किया है, एक बार चेक करो। 11 वीडियोज है।
जस्ट अ मिनट।
2-2 घंटे की वीडियोस होंगे, वो भी ऐसे छोटे छोटे नहीं है। ठीक है, मैंने शेयर किया है।
आया तो नहीं अभी तक, 1 मिनट में देखते हो। आया सर।
ठीक है,
यस
चलेगा।
सर।
ओके, बाय, गुड नाइट,
सर
प्रिपेयर कर लो फिर से पर्सनल मॉक इंटरव्यू के लिए आफ्टर 15 डेज।
ओके सर।
ठीक है।
ठीक है
और
सर।
तब जब आओगे ना, तब पूरा सिस्टम में दिखाओगे कि ये मैंने किया, ये केडीएस किया है, ये प्रोजेक्ट का किया है, ये एफएसडी मैंने क्रिएट किया। ठीक है।
ओके सर।
ओके, ठीक है, चलेगा भाई। अगर
और
कल होता
सर
है तो
इन
होने दो।
बिटवीन।
कल
हाँ
होगा
और।
तो चाहिए। ओके।
हाँ। हम्म।
नहीं होता है तो मतलब आपका प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करो। लेकिन कल के
ओके
इंटरव्यू
सर।
में, डिलाइट के इंटरव्यू में एक इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बताओगे, और एक
हम्म।
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में पूरा कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वगैरह वो चीजें की है वो सब बताओगे आप। और
ओके
4 ही साल
सर।
का एसएपी का एक्सपीरियंस बताओ, नॉट 6 इयर्स।
सर सीवी में तो 6 लिखा है, वो
तो
पूछेंगे फिर मुझे।
वो मेंशन करो ना, दिस इज अ टोटल एक्सपीरियंस, 4+ इज
ओके।
ए एसएपी रिलेवेंट।
एसएपी रिलेवेंट,
ओके।
ओके सर।
हाँ, ठीक है, चलेगा।
और सर इन बिटवीन मुझे कुछ डाउट आता है तो आपसे कनेक्ट कर सकती
यस,
हूँ।
यस, जस्ट
सर ये
सेंड मी
रात
योर
वाला
डाउट्स ऑन द
टाइम,
चैट।
या आफ्टर 9 मुझे भी ये टाइम पॉसिबल हो, मतलब सुइटेबल होता है?
नहीं, अभी मैंने लेक्चर कैंसिल किया था, मुझे
ओके
इवनिंग का टाइम
सर।
मुझे अवेलेबल नहीं होता मैं। ठीक है।
ओके सर।
ओके, ठीक है, चलो, बाय, गुड नाइट, थैंक यू।
ओके सर, थैंक यू, बाय।